comedian Matt Fisher is putting Progressive Insurance on blast because he is saying that they're defending the man who killed his sister in a car accident back in June of 2010. Now, what ended up happening is his sister was driving. She was crossing an intersection at a green light. However, somebody crossed the intersection at a red light, so they collided, and as a result, his sister Katie died. The man who crashed into her did not have insurance. So Progressive paid some money to Katie's family after what happened. However, since the other man was not insured, Progressive was supposed to pay his share, and it turns out that they didn't want to do that. Now in Maryland, you cannot sue insurance company if they refuse to compensate you. You have to sue the person who is uninsured. And if that person is found negligent, then the insurance company pays you, right? However, as soon as it finally got to that point and the family sued the third man, Progressive started representing the man who killed his sister.
So stop there and get a load of this. She's been paying Progressive her whole life to insure her. She dies in an accident. The guy says it was my fault, and he said, you're right. It said he just wasn't that insured. Now, Progressive is supposed to do what she paid him for all this time. They flip over to the other side. And they go, oh yeah, we're going to represent the guy who killed you so that we don't have to pay your family. Look, there has to be a bounds of reason on how amoral these corporations are, but apparently there aren't. And you got to understand, the guy who founded Progressive gives to Democratic causes, is supposed to be a huge progressive, etc. But that's my point about corporations. They don't have morals. It doesn't matter who founded it. It doesn't matter who runs it. If you don't try to maximize every single dollar, you will be fired and you will be replaced by another robot who will go to maximize profits, even if it's the most ruthless thing. Even if it's somebody who gave you all the money to protect them and then you turn around and you screw them over after they died. You screw their family over. It doesn't matter. They're amoral machines who are designed to crush you and take every single cent out of your pocket. Now, it's one thing to have corporations. We all understand the need for corporations. It's another thing for them to rule our lives. And the government is supposed to look out for us and represent the citizens. Instead, what it's done is hand over our government to these machines.
Now, to add insult to injury, after Matt Fisher wrote about this on his Tumblr account, of course people started criticizing Progressive, and they started tweeting to Progressive's Twitter page to basically tell them, call them out on what's happening. And what did they do? They had this ridiculous generic response to deal with it, and they have a picture of Flo, the Progressive spokesperson, grinning next to it. And to everyone, they would tweet the same thing. This is a tragic case, and our sympathies go out to Mr. Fisher and his family for the pain that they've gone through, and that's it. I mean, this is their way of handling this situation.
We've got a PR statement, and the machine has spit it out, and every time you raise this concern, it will spit it out again, and it will have a smiling person next to it. Sorry for your tragic pain that we have caused by continuing to be on the other side of the court case against you. They're not human beings, my friend, Mitt Romney, as he said, oh, well, they're people, my friend. If they are, they're the most immoral sons of bitches you ever seen in your life. They're not. They're machines. Don't trust them. Don't turn our government over to them. It's one thing to use them. It's another thing to be used by them.